Mikey Parrish back here live Tampa. In the third game, this will be the consolation game for second and third place between Styx Browning and the Rawlings Tiger Black. Max Cowles leading it off for the visitors, facing Walker Wright. One and one. Here's the 1-1, misses low. Consolation game. Two barn burners today earlier, including a game that we just finished that ended in a Texas shootout and had 9 lead changes. Here's the 2-1. Yes, he did. 2-2 now. Styx Browning with teams from Texas and Louisiana and Arkansas versus the Rawlings Tiger Black. Strike 3 on the curveball from Michael Wright, and down goes Cowles looking for the first out of the ball game. This will be the pitcher now, Jeffrey Schwab. 5'9", 120 to face Wright, the lefty. Here's the pitch. Catches the outside corner. Pitch misses down. 2 unbelievable baseball games we just called here on Stream Live Tampa. Crazy events happening. We'll see what happens in game 3 here. Misses upstairs. So here's Jeffrey Schwab, who'll be the pitcher. Styx foul back. So with 1 out, here comes the 2-2 from Wright. Ball lifted softly towards first base, and the play will be made for the second out. So here's Tucker Rudd. First pitch misses high and outside. So 1-0 with 2 outs early on in the consolation game at the Pro Series Power Showcase 13 and under World Championships from Tropicana Field. Mikey Parrish here from Stream Live Tampa with Javier Nunez working the board. Fastball misses up. 3-0. Rawlings Tigers Black and Tucker Rudd, the visitors in the consolation game. Walker Wright to the plate. Swing and a miss. That'll fill the count 3-2. Here's the pitch. Misses up. That'll be a walk to Rudd. Xavier Rodriguez now, the second baseman. Ball tapped between third and short. Third baseman couldn't get it. Shortstop can, but he will eat it. Spencer Browning. Once the ball got past the third baseman, Judd Smith, Spencer Browning had no play. It'll go as a base hit for Rodriguez. So here's Landon Serrano, extra hitter today so far, with the first scoring chance of the game for Rawlings Tigers Black. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in there for a strike one. Landon Serrano, 6'3", 147. Here's the 0-1. That misses down. Throw behind the runner. As Xavier Rodriguez had strayed a little bit. Dalton Hicks checks him down there. This misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. Ball hit to the center fielder, Cam Reitner, coming in, and he will make the play for the third and final out. So nothing doing for Tigers Black. As far as scoring goes, be 1 hit, 2 left, and no runs. We'll be right back with the bottom of the first from Tropicana Field. Back at you from Tropicana Field, bottom of the first, no runs in the first for Rawlings Tiger Black. Leadoff hitter now is Spencer Browning. On the hill, Jeffrey Schwab for the Tigers. Browning misses the 2-0 offering. Here's the 2-1 from Schwab. Working with A.J. Chavera as the battery. The ball is hit directly to center field. Connor Simpson took one step in. It's going to get over his head. Ball off the bat will roll all the way to the 404 sign. And Spencer Browning is going to be in with a leadoff triple. Spencer Browning with a strong tournament all 3 days. Connor Simpson took one jab step in, and that's all it took for that ball to get over his head. But here's Ripken Birdwell, the second baseman. Schwab will go from the stretch with the runner on third. Here's the pitch. Nice off-speed pitch. Fooled Birdwell. He was looking for number one. Swing and a miss. No balls and a strike. Tigers will concede the run for the out unless hit sharply to the corners. And the pitch. Right in there, strike two, 0-2. Stream Live Tampa, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Please like, share, and retweet. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off nicely by Birdwell, ruining the pitch on the outside corner. Two crazy games I've called already this morning. The last one ended in a Texas shootout and had 9 lead changes. Yes, Ferris Bueller, 9 times the lead changed. Here's the 0-2. He did go. He will have to make the throw to first base, and they do. Down there to Matt Plank. Blocked back there by Chavera, and a nice throw to first base for the first out. So bring the right fielder now, Carson Chambers. With another chance to give Styx Browning the early lead. Schwab off speed nicely, gets ahead 1-0, or 0-1, pardon me. Shortstop Aiden Valente making the short jaunt just to make sure the ball does not get past the pitcher. Here's the pitch. Just missed outside. That's where you want to live out there. Good place to miss. 1-1. Championship game will be coming up 5:45 to 6 o'clock, somewhere in that area. Ball misses. 2 balls and a strike. Be the Wisconsin Elite. Playing in the championship game tonight. Here's the pitch. Just missed up. They will be taking on the Florida Dodgers in the championship game from the Pro Series Power Showcase at Tropicana Field. The last game we saw a ball hit the rings for a home run. A ball that was absolutely blasted. Gets that one 3-2. Schwab can live down there all day. He's going to have a lot of success. 3-2 now with the runner at third. And the pitch. Little dribbler towards first. Plank will make the play. The run will score. So a productive out for Chambers. 3 unassisted. Two outs. And nobody on now. Here's Buck Anderson, extra hitter today. That ball is driven sharply to the gap. Buck Anderson will go shopping for a nice pair of pants and a new shirt in the gap to right center. He's going to go for 3, and he's going to make it easily. Another triple for Styx Browning. On the turf, if you hit the ball good, it is tough to cut off in the large confines of Tropicana Field. So Judd Smith now, the third baseman, with a chance to add another. With 2 outs. Here's Schwab. That one misses up and away. 1-0 now. Josue Torres behind the plate. So that'll give us Jared Neal at second. That ball towards the left center field gap. The left fielder coming on. And Garrett Pieri makes the catch for the third out. Styx Browning does push one across, 2 hits, 1 run, and none left. We'll be right back after this on Stream Live Tampa, top of the second. Back at Tropicana Field now to the top of the second, the consolation game. There's A.J. Chavera, the catcher now for Tigers Black. Walker Wright back out to the hill to continue his day. 1-1 now. Here's Chavera. Awaits. Slow bender. Stays outside. Here's the 2-1. Ball is going to be served into left field for a base hit by Chavera. And Tigers Black has their second hit of the ball game. Luke Anderson now in left. And Davis in right. Pinch runner for the catcher. This will be number 44 now. Connor Simpson. First pitch misses. Runner on first, no outs. Walker right in there. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Off speed, stays inside. Connor Simpson, 5'9", 135. We're in the immortal 44 of Hank Aaron. The pitch inside. That'll run to 3-1 now. See what the Tigers do with the runner at first. Pinch runner with the gazelle legs over there. Just missed. That'll put runners at first and second with no outs. And that'll bring up number 10 for the Tigers. Pitch in there for a strike. Checks the runner back. And this is Luciana Cesario. Left-hander on lefty. Big bender curveball. Bends in. 0-2. Worked the outside of the plate for the first strike, and a curveball catches the inner half for the second. Cesario now. Ball is fisted and caught by the pitcher. Will go to second, and they will get the double play. The pitcher unassisted. Nice play stepping back over the mound after coming to the plate to glove the ball, and the quick toss to the shortstop for the double play. Here's Garrett Pieri. Made a catch out there and left last inning. Pitch from right, fouled straight up. That'll go behind us. So 0-1 now with 2 outs. Right with a little hesitation as he saw the runner jump a little bit. Like he could have went to first, and that results in the 50-foot fastball. So 1-1 with 2 outs. Nice job there behind the plate by Dalton Hicks. We're ready for the 1-1 offering from lefty Walker Wright. And that ball is drilled down the left field line. It is going to get past the left fielder Around comes the runner, and they will hold him there for second and third. That's going to be a double for Garrett Pieri. That moves Connor Simpson to third with 2 outs. So number 27 now will come to the plate. Ethan Jones, an extra hitter today, to face the lefty. So the 2 outs, threatening the Tigers black. Ball and no strikes to the 6'1", 195-pound Ethan Jones. Ball gets away. Catcher gets enough of it. Little help by the home plate umpire off his leg. Dalton Hicks. And what I'm sure, it's been a long 3 days as he took one off the inside of the thigh. And the pitch. That's in there for strike 1. 2 balls and a strike now. Here we go. That one misses inside. So 31's the count. Here it comes. I think that's going to go foul, and it does. A little out front from Ethan Jones. Tried to wait back. Just not enough. The count continues full, 3-2. Have a little quick visit. We'll take a quick break right here to grab a drink of water. We'll be right back here on Stream Live Tampa. Here's the pitch. Skied to the right field foul line. First baseman going back makes an unbelievable catch for the third out. Great play by the first baseman right there. We'll run down the name of the first baseman. That's got to be Flanagan, I believe. We'll find out for you right quick. We'll be right back. 1-0 going to the bottom of the second. 5-8 on a good day. Mikey Paris back with you at Tropicana Field. This will be Cam Reitner, the center fielder, to lead it off for Browning. Jeffrey Schwab continues on the bump. Reitner with blazing speed. .55, 125. Pitch misses up, 2-0. And the pitch. That misses down. Severa gets the ball out to Schwab. And the 3-0 in there for a strike. The longer we keep going, later in this afternoon, you may hear a Peter Brady crack or two of the voice. Trying to keep the lozenges on it, as this is game 11 of 12 games in 3 days for yours truly. Here's a 3-1. Misses down, so Reitner is aboard to lead off the inning for Styx Browning. And that is danger at first base, folks. Here's Dalton Hicks now. The catcher. Reitner with a Reitner-like lead. Dalton Hicks, 5'10", 150. He's going right off the bat. Dalton Hicks sends one deep into left field. Pieri cannot catch up with it. Reitner is going to be sent. This is going to be close, folks. The ball coming in. Now they try to get the runner on the backside. He's in at third base. So that'll be a double. Takes third on the throw. And an RBI for Dalton Hicks. Second run of the game for Styx Browning. So a quick 2-0 lead for Styx Browning over the Rawlings Tiger Black Club. So here's Hudson Davis now. Grounds to third. The runner will have to retreat. The ball is thrown high to first base, however. And the third run of the game will score. Dalton Hicks comes across. Tucker Rudd just a little high for first baseman Matt Plank. So nobody out. And this will be Luke Flanagan. Correction on the scoreboard and correction on the broadcast. Luke Flanagan had that tremendous diving catch in right field, foul territory, for the final out of the last half inning. So the 1-0 to Flanagan with the runner in scoring position and a 3-0 lead. Excuse me, right back to the pitcher. He'll go to first to get the shot out. Willie Mays Hayes style, right back to the pitcher. Could not beat it out, though. So one out now, runner at third. Walker right now. The pitcher trying to tack on another. Nice play by Chavera. Jeffrey Schwab, the 1-0 count, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Ball fisted towards right field. Second baseman Xavier Rodriguez cannot come up with it. That'll be an RBI single for Walker Wright. That'll get the score to 4-0. For Styx Browning. Here's Christian May. .55, 125. Ball outside. Action down in the bullpen for the Tigers. Ball misses upstairs. One and 0 now. Ball bounces in. Chavera the pick. Game slows down a bit now. It's Walker Wright trying to stop the bleeding. I'm sorry, Jeffrey Schwab. That's in for a strike. 3-1. That's in there for a strike. 3-2. Schwab trying to fight his way back. Christian May, 5'5", 125. That'll just miss outside. Be first and second. That'll flip the lineup to the top of the order for Spencer Browning, and we're going to have a quick break here with the pitching coach coming out to check on Schwab. 4-0 is your score. We'll be right back on Stream Live Tampa. So here's Spencer Browning, who led the game off with a triple with 1 out and a runner at second. Schwab from the stretch. Ball skips away, and the runners will move up. Second and third now. Browning will wait the pitch from Schwab. 1-0. The chance to try to tack on 2 more. Here's the pitch. Down again. Chavera blocks that one nicely to keep it out in front of the plate and save a run. Two and 0. Spencer Browning will be swinging right here if it's good. He does. It goes right to the third baseman. Going to come to the plate. Going to be out at the plate right now. The runner will move up to third. It's on the fielder's choice for Browning. They get the second out. Nice play over there by Connor Simpson. Calmly fielded the ball, made a good strong throw to the plate. Tucker Rudd on the throw. Trying to keep it together, folks, I promise. Tucker Rudd cuts down the runner to Chavera. And here's Birdwell again, who had a strikeout in the first. So 4-0 with 2 outs. Runners on first and third. Swing and a miss. Ball chips away, but no one moves up. So Tucker Rudd at third, Aiden Valente at short, Xavier Rodriguez at second, Matt Plank at first, Max Cowes and right, Connor Simpson in center, and Garrett Fieri in left, with Jeffrey Schwab on the mound for Tigers Black. Wearing all white today. So white is black. I keep trying to tell myself that. Here's the pitch. 1-0. Runner from first goes off his foot. Made it all the way down to first base, so you know that was a good one. So it'll be 1-1. A lot of baseball these young men have been playing the last 3 days. So you know they've got some aches and pains if I've got a cracking voice. The games today have been magnificent. The first 2 games. Magnificent, if not absolutely insane. Texas tiebreaker decided the last game with 9 lead changes. That one misses inside, backhanded nicely by Chavara. It'll be 2-1. Some fans chiming in on Facebook, rooting on Styx Browning. Ripken Birdwell, an obvious member of the all-name team for the tourney. Runner goes. That's going to be a strike. And that will end the inning. George, so after 2 complete, it's going to be 4-0. Styx Browning with Tigers Black coming up, trying to make some hay and get back in this ball game. We'll be right back here on Stream Live Tampa. It's Mikey Paris and Javier Nunez. We'll be right back. Mikey Parrish back at Tropicana Field as we are into game 11 of 12 and a fantastic 3 days from St. Petersburg, Florida and Tropicana Field. Walker Wright back to the bump to face Tigers Black, Matthew Plank. Ball, good ball on the outside corner, and Plank could not find it. Here's Wright with the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a big bender way out in front on the off-speed pitch. That'll go 0-2. The 0-2 from Walker Wright. That ball is drilled hard to the shortstop. Backhanded. Throw to first is going to be in time. The ball just can't be handled by the new first baseman Chambers. Spencer Browning with a nice backhand and a nice throw over. Let's see what the official score says. I believe if he would have caught it, they would have had him. Fine backhand play by Spencer Browning. They'll go with the E3 that will allow Plank to reach first base. Eric Abbott now. First pitch misses. So nobody out. Plank aboard. And here's Abbott. Just misses down. Walker Wright steps off. In the pitch. Pull the string again just a little bit for the strike. Ball gets away, can't be found. Finally is now by Dalton Hicks. As Plank will move down to second. Three balls and a strike now to Eric Abbott, 6 foot, 140. Catches the corner, 3-2. Again, tantalizing on the outside corner, cannot be caught by Abbott. So that'll be the first out of the inning. So here's Valente now. First pitch strike. Ball misses down and in. Nice block by Dalton Hicks. Misses on the outside. 2-1. Tries to work in with the fastball. Misses up just a little bit. 3-1. Aiden Valente dives out. Off the end of the bat. Walker Wright with the deceptive pitches has the Tigers out in front. Here's the 3-2. This misses on the outside. That'll be first and second now. Here's Max Cowles now. Pop directly up behind us. Safely over my head. First pitch strike. 1 out. Runners at first and second. 0-1 count to Max Cowles from Walker Wright. Good take there by Cowles. Also misses low. 2-1. In the pitch. That ball shot to the gap. The left fielder will come over. Luke Anderson now cuts the ball off and gets the ball in. It'll be bases loaded as they play station to station with just the 1 out. So Jeffrey Schraub, the pitcher now, trying to help his team get right back in this ball game. With the bases loaded and only 1 out. Catches the corner for first pitch strike. Oh and 1. Schwab flew out to first. It's a ground ball up the middle. Second baseman does not make the play. First he thought he had it in the glove, was going to step on second. Might have rushed it a little bit, and then when he went back, he reached down with the glove to try to pick it up. They always told us as outfielders, if it slips out of your glove, grab it with your bare hand. Just was not able to be made there by May, now at second. So it's 4-1. The Tigers are on the board and still in business. Ball fouled, way foul out in right field. This is Tucker Rudd now. Had a walk in the first. And the pitch. Outside. 1-1. 5'10", 150. For Tucker Rudd. There's the 1-1. Big swing and a miss. Little Headley action right there. For the strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. As Walker Wright tries to dance around 2 balls at a strike. Walker Wright tries to dance around the raindrops here. But the rain is getting harder. Two balls and 2 strikes. Got that one past Rudd for the out. A big second out right there for Walker Wright. In a 4-1 game with the bases loaded. Gets a strikeout of Rudd for the second out. So it'll be up to Xavier Rodriguez to try to get the Tigers a little closer. Had a single in the first. Needs a big 2-out hit here for the Tigers. That's going to get out of play. Even the count. Their defense is straight away with a force for the third out at any base. And Xavier Rodriguez in need of a big hit. This one bounces up there. Nice job by Dalton Hicks. Saves a run. Little stinger to the wrist. Catchers use whatever it takes to block that ball. 2 balls and a strike now. Catches the outside corner. 2-2. So a big moment for the Tigers. Trying to reel in the Styx. All fouled off again to right field. Remains 2-2. Reloading the ball bag is Josue Torres. With 2 outs and a 2-2 count and the bases juiced for Xavier Rodriguez. He's going to lift it into right field. That's going to be the base hit they needed right there. 1 run is in. 2 runs is in. The X-Man comes through with a 2-out base hit to right field. That'll make it 4-3 and still first and third with 2 outs for the Tigers. So 2 singles on the day for Xavier Rodriguez. And that brings up extra hitter Landon Serrano with a chance to tie the ball game with a hit. Nice job of hitting right there by Rodriguez. Pitch was on the outside corner. Just went with it, served it right into right field for the RBIs. Serrano pops straight up. Who's going to take it? Nobody. So that's going to score another run. Right in between the second baseman and shortstop. So 4-4 now. All right, goes untouched. What could go as a hit, but would go as an error. Just depends on the scorer. But we're all knotted up at 4, folks. Here in the top of the third. And the Tigers claw their way back. Yeah, I said it. 4-4 now. Another ball shot down the right field line. Will it stay fair? It will. The Tigers will take the lead. There's at least one. The ball gets away a little bit in right field on a bounce. Another run comes in to score, and that'll be a triple right there. And the Tigers will take the lead 6-4 now. So here's Simpson now. As we are getting right back to the craziness of the first 2 ball games today. 6-4 lead for the Tigers over the Styx, who after 2 complete We're ahead 4-0. The left-hander now, Connor Simpson, takes one off the arm, and he will be awarded first base. All this coming with 2 outs. As Walker Wright desperately searches for that 3rd out. And now Cesario to the plate. First and third, still 2 outs. Has to seem like there's been 2 outs for the Styx since the Stone Age. And here's the pitch. Runner goes, they throw through. Fantastic throw. Could not be handled by May. Now a play at the plate, and he'll be in. As things are getting out of hand a little bit here. A fantastic throw by Dalton Hicks, just not handled by May to make the tag. They're going to make a change at second base now. So that'll run it to 7-4. For Cesario. Remains at the plate with 2 outs. As the runner went, and Dalton Hicks put it right where you needed it, and it just wasn't handled. So here we go. The touchdown is good, 7-4 now. Ball in there for a strike. Walker Wright deserving better out there on the mound, and that's why he's being allowed to continue to pitch. He's had his team out of the inning on a couple of occasions. Lefty on lefty now. That one misses outside. Fatigue can become a factor in these tournaments, especially for me. And the pitch. Misses down. 2 balls and a strike. Some fun chatter going on Facebook now, and there's the pitch, fouled straight back. 2-1. Cesario wants that one back. Had a nice swing at it. Here's the 2-2 with 2 outs. Still the runner on third. This is outside. Dalton Hicks still working hard behind the plate. So here's the payoff with 2 outs. Ball is going to be grounded over to first base, and Chambers, he makes the play, steps on the bag. Mercifully, the 3rd out is made, but 7-run score for the Tigers, and they take the lead. A big comeback now, 7-4. Folks, do not go away. I've seen this happen 2 times before in the 2 earlier games. This game is far from over. This is Mikey Paris, Stream Live Tampa. We'll be right back. Back at Tropicana Field in what is now a 7-4 ball game. Styx Browning finds himself 3 runs down after being up by 4 after 2. This will be the first baseman, Chambers. Here in the bottom of the 3rd. On the hill now is Landon Serrano for the Tigers. All 6'3" of them. Carson Chambers, 6'1", 160 himself. That's going to miss inside. Chambers skips the rope. 2-0. Number 96, Serrano, on the hill. 60 feet, 6 inches, as it is everywhere else. A little closer for the 6'3", Serrano. Two and 0's the count. Carson Chambers looks in. Good swing, but a little behind. So 2-1. He was ready to hit 2-0, just a little bit behind it. So the 2-1 now from Serrano. Off speed now, right in there for a strike. Nice pitch. First curveball that Chambers has seen from Serrano, and it froze him at the plate. 2-2. Let's see the direction Serrano goes in now. After that good breaker. Goes with the fastball, gets in the kitchen a little bit, fouled directly back. Count remains 2-2. Tracy Hawkins, if you're listening at home, you will get a call in between these two games. The 2 other games ran late, and I knew they were going to shorten up the time in between games. I was trying to get the lineups ready. That ball fouled into left field. So you will receive a call in between these two. Phone was charging. Just ran out to clear my head. Right back in, getting lineups ready for the next game. Count remains 2-2. Good battle here. That one will get inside on him and be a hit by pitch. So Chambers down to first base. They're taking one in the leg. Serrano will not be happy about losing them. They're throwing 4 straight strikes. But 2 fouled off, and in the fastball yanked a little bit for the hit by pitch. So here's Buck Anderson. Extra hitter today. Has caught a lot in the tournament. With nobody out and the runner on first. In there for a strike from Serrano. Styx Browning looking for some runs to reel the Tigers back in. And the pitch. Just a bit down. 1-1. Second time we've seen Serrano on the hill in the tournament. Usually all around that plate. There's a bouncing curveball. Gets away from Chavera. Can't find it. Going to reel it in. The runner will remain at second base. Tough on the breaking ball. Spun up off the mitt, off the arm. Spun back to the back. Played hide and seek for a second with Chavera, but he found it in time to keep the runner at second. So the 2-1 to Buck Anderson. Ball on the outside corner for a strike. 2-2 now. We will have the championship game between the Florida Dodgers and the Wisconsin Elite approximately 35 to 40 minutes after this game. That ball is tattooed into center field, turns us back to home plate, and that is a double at least. that will score a run. He's going to go to third easily. A stand-up triple right there for Buck Anderson. So it's 7-5 now. Center fielder Connor Simpson knew that ball had distance. He turned his back, could not get to it, and it one-hopped the wall. So 7-5. I told you not to go anywhere, folks. Here's Judd Smith with nobody out. The runner at third. That ball was 400 feet. There's a ground ball over to first. Matt Plank makes a nice play. He'll come over and get the out. The run will score. So 7-6 now. As here we go again. There's a third game. It's going to go back and forth. A team will take the lead, and then they'll be reeled in. So one out. Base is empty now for Cam Reitner. And a 7-6 ball game. Serrano to the plate. In there, first pitch. Mr. James Wade, if you're listening to Tracy, said Brockmeyer didn't call home either. Lucy, don't get me started. Here we go. And the pitch. In there for a strike. Nice curveball by Serrano. Cam Reitner now has to be wondering what's coming next. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and he was ready for the 0-2 fastball. He hits it right up the middle. Cam Reitner, nice job of hitting. Even protecting, lines it hard into center field. That's a hit. So Styx Browning now showing no signs of slowing down. And this is going to be Dalton Hicks with the speedy Reitner at first base. 5'10", 150, Dalton Hicks. He scored a run already today. Reitner just threw the bat head out there and smoked it to center field. And now Hicks hits one deep to center, but Simpson playing a little bit deeper this time, comes right to him, makes a nice play for the second out of the ball game. Second out of the inning. Excuse me. So Hudson Davis now with two outs as Serrano tries to calm things down with the score 7-6. But a gapper here from Davis, and it's 7-7 with the speed of Reitner. Outside corner for a strike. Serrano ahead in the count. 0-1. And the pitch. Curveball just stayed inside. All around the plate for Serrano. Here's the 1-1 with Reitner with a good lead. Goes over, back in time. Cam Reitner, 5'7", and then some. Back again. Here's the pitch. Outside corner. Hicks could not find it, or Hudson Davis could not find it. Tell you what, there's been more than one player in the big leagues that weren't exactly giants. Local player Jody Reed, and of course Jose Altuve doing it now for the Astros. There's a pass ball. Reitner will take a big turn, but will stop. That's going to go down to second. Sneaky throw, like he was going to throw back to the pitcher. We'll say he did that absolutely on purpose. Jose Altuve back to hitting the baseball with authority this year. They're being terrible after the cheating scandal. Here's the 2-2. Curveball swung and missed. And that'll do it. Serrano does get out of it, but it gets back to 7-6 now. We're going to go to the top of the fourth. We'll be right back for Stream Live Tampa. Back at Tropicana Field, Mikey Parrish, we've got some defensive changes. Spencer Browning's going to be on the pitch now from shortstop. Luke Flanagan's going to move to first. We've got Birdwell now to shortstop. And to the plate now for the Tigers is going to be Garrett Pieri. I think we got everything there. Spencer Browning on to try to keep it right here. All messed up. Good take. Fastball looks so yummy. You think you're going to catch up to it? You just can't, so that's a good take to go 1-1. Curveball driven straight up into the air. Just behind the net. Dalton Hicks cannot get to it. 7-6 ball game, folks. As the games this morning, if you want to go back and see some craziness, especially the second game of the day that ended in a Texas tiebreaker and had a 2-out hit to get it there. There's a big bender from Spencer Browning to get Pieri on the strikeout for the first out. And there was a monstrous home run in that game as well that hit a catwalk. So the games will be up and live, or up and on Stream Live Tampa. You can go back and watch your games at any time. That home run was mammoth. So with one out now, this will be Jones. No, 27. Yes. Browning to the plate. Letter high fastball was in there. And the 1-1. Spencer Browning fan club. There's a curveball laced to third base, and Judd Smith, he will make the throw, and Flanagan will keep his foot on the bag to get the out. So 2 down now. Second out. So now Matthew Plank, Spencer Browning, looking to get out of the top of the fourth with no damage, which hasn't happened yet for the Styx. A little, some kind of change-up flutter ball from Spencer Browning. I think I saw him throw an inning or two in day one, and he has this pitch. There's a fastball straight over the top. 0-2. After throwing that first one, you throw that fastball. Looks like it's 100 miles an hour. So 0-2 now to Matthew Plank. Goes right back to the fastball and throws it by Plank. So Spencer Browning comes in and gets his team right back in the dugout. The third out, we will go to the bottom of the fourth, and I'll go to the water bottle. We'll be right back after this. Back at Tropicana Field, and want to go ahead and do it. I've done it once every game so everyone can hear it, but Brian Domenico in this showcase and the staff he has for the Power Showcase have just been outstanding, helpful, friendly, and it's not easy to put on an event like this. So I want to thank Brian Domenico and the staff at Tropicana Field, for that matter, for everything they've done for us this weekend at Stream Live Tampa. There's the first pitch to Flanagan. Just misses. Serrano continues on the hill, but thank you to Brian Domenico for allowing. There's a ball hit to right field. Should be Chambers out there now. I'm sorry. Let me turn this over. Max Cowles in right field. But thank you to Brian Domenico and the staff. Hope you guys have enjoyed our broadcast. We've enjoyed doing it for you. And like us, retweet us, holler at us at any time if you come back to Florida. At Stream Live Tampa on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. And hashtag Mikey Time if you want to read my silliness for the rest of your life on Facebook. Don't have a thin skin. So, with one out now, here's Walker Wright. Severo will go out to speak with Serrano. Now that gives me an extra minute to thank Brian Domenico again for selecting Stream Live Tampa. We're a up-and-coming growing company, but this is our first event, especially inside of a professional sports arena, and one that's in our hometown that I have followed since the expansion draft. So it's been absolute joy for me. Here's the pitch. Slow curveball. Misses up. 2-0. Walker Wright. Waits the pitch, and that is going to be strike one. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch from Serrano. Fastball right in there. 2-2. So Luciano's out in right field now. Thank you, guys. Nice pitch from Serrano. To get their pitching ready, folks, they make a lot of changes as far as position players are concerned when they do make a change to get the next pitcher up and throwing. So with one out, this will be Christian May. First pitch strike from Serrano. So we appreciate the help from you at home or in the building. Again, pulling the string on the curveball. Has May way out in front. 0-2 now. The 0-2 from Landon Serrano. Nice curveball. Starts it way out, and it breaks in to catch the outside corner. And that'll keep it right where it is. Holy moly, we just had a frame in the 4th inning where nobody scored. Somebody call Guinness. We'll be right back right after this from Stream Live Tampa. Mikey Paris back live at Tropicana Field as we're starting to get towards later in the game now in a 7-6 ball game. This extra hitter Eric Abbott now. As we're in the top of the 5th here. Spencer Browning back to the hill. 0-2. And the pitch. Right in under his hands. Spencer Browning not messing around. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night on the strikeout. As we head later in the game, you can feel the intensity picking up from both benches as well as they want to take that 3rd place in the tournament. There's this little off-speed gimmick. Doesn't look exactly like a changeup. Doesn't look exactly like a split. Fastball pops inside. Here's Valente now. And I haven't done it yet, so I'm going to do it now. Valente. Whoa. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-0. Just misses down as Browning was just trying to streamline that one. The 3-1. Tries to take a little off there, and that's why it sailed high. So a leadoff walk now for the Tigers. I'm sorry, a 1-out walk for the Tigers. This will be Max Cowles now, back to the top of the order. 0 for 2 on the day as the crowd and the coaches, big lead at first too. And he's off and running. Hicks with a great throw. He's going to have him easily. Out at second base. Dalton Hicks. And no doubt it was a big lead and not a bad jump, but on the fastball from Browning and the strong throw from Dalton Hicks. Out at second easily. So 2 outs now. Spencer Browning trying to get us back on time with 2 quick half innings. But that's going to be a base hit up the middle right there for Max Cowles. So a 2-out single. We'll get back to Jeffrey Schwab, who started on the mound. Number 25, Jeffrey Schwab, trying to work a... There's the floater over for a strike, strike 1. Tigers trying to rally with a 2-out single. And Jeffrey Schwab to the plate. Fastball driven to Reitner. Cam Reitner floats underneath and makes the play for the 3rd out. So again, the Tigers go down with a goose egg, but still lead 7-6 with the Styx coming to bat in the bottom of the 5th, trailing by 1. Mikey Paris for Stream Live Tampa. We'll be right back. Relief pitcher Spencer Browning will now come to the plate for the Styx here in the bottom of the fifth. Had a leadoff triple with Landon Serrano still on the bump. Tries to start him with the curveball, yanks it wide. Appreciate the kind words on Facebook, folks. I really do. There's a ball lined out foul. Usually the play-by-play or the color guy with Jim Delaney got the new job starting the school year. Had a little family issue, so I've called the 2 days by myself. So to be honest, I haven't been as funny as I usually am, because I'm having to concentrate on doing the play-by-play as well and looking at who's up next and making sure we have the lineups. And there's been a few defensive changes for every team in this tournament, which they have to do. So I appreciate the kind words and your understanding for when the mistakes that were made. There's a line drive for Spencer Browning straight into left field as he continues a fantastic tournament all 3 days here in St. Petersburg. Birdwell now to the plate. 0 for 2 on the day. So Serrano has done a very nice job in relief. Nice bunt down the third base line. Tucker Rudd would not be able to make the play. And for just seeing these teams, and to top it off, most of them have had different uniforms to wear every day, so your memory doesn't work as well. And if you're not 6'3" or 6'5" like some of the kids I've seen, they kind of look alike. Back-to-back bunt attempts here. As Styx Browning now threatening with nobody out. Going to play small ball on top of small ball, but whatever it takes. He does it again, gets the bunt down. They're going to let it roll, and it will roll foul. Nice job defensively there, where you wait, and the second you see that ball totally past the line, you pick it up as fast as possible, because you never know if there's a rock or a pebble that will kick it back fair. So no balls and a strike. Be interesting to see what the Styx do here. Swing away, and we won't have to make a decision because he yanks the curveball for a hit by pitch. And that's going to bring Buck Anderson to the plate, who tripled last time to about 400 feet in dead center field. A one hopper to the wall. We're going to have a pitching change here. Folks, I'm going to take a little break, get another sip of water. Again, I appreciate the kind words. We'll be right back here. Mikey Parrish, Stream Live Tampa. Xavier Rodriguez now on to pitch. For the Tigers. The bases are loaded with nobody out. The X-Man to the plate. Ball blocked back there nicely. Here's the 1-0. That one just misses outside. (2-0) now, and a 7-6 ball game. Bases are loaded. 2-0 count, drilled to center field. Buck Anderson will tie the ball game with a sac fly. Runners at first and second remain.
We're getting Chick-fil-A.
And one out.
Dude, we're getting Chick-fil-A now. We're gonna have so many sandwiches left over.
Judd Smith now with first and second and one out. And I believe someone is getting Chick-fil-A. Nice curveball by Xavier Rodriguez with a strike on Judd Smith, 5'10", 185. Pitch from Rodriguez. Goes fastball. Smith cannot catch up, and that'll do it for Judd Smith. So 2 outs now in a game that is 7-7. Every game today has been crazy, exciting, and competitive. And this will be Cam Reitner now, looking for the 2-out hit to give Styx the lead. Does an inside-out move. No one's covering. Reitner singled last time up. One ball and no strikes. Drilled a pitch directly back up just to the right of second base into the outfield. Another hit by pitch right in the back of the hamstring. So that'll load the bases, and that might be the only way to slow Cam Reitner down. But the bases will be loaded for Dalton Hicks. So 2 outs with the bases juiced in a 7-7 game. You can't ask for anything more, folks. Competitive games all day long. There's a ball drilled into the right center field gap. Will it be cut off? It will be cut off, but that is going to give Styx the lead. Here comes Reitner around, showing no effects from the hit until he crosses the plate, and then he grabs it immediately. Huge hit by Dalton Hicks to clear the bases. Cam Reitner now looked like the gazelle that he has all for the last 2 days running the bases, but when he crossed that plate, had a little hitch in his giddy up. So with 2 outs and a runner on second, this is Hudson Davis. Runner is caught between second and third. The throw is behind him, and he makes it to third base. As it is 10-7 now for Styx Browning. 2 out, a 1-0 count. After the huge hit by Dalton Hicks. Hudson Davis now. Xavier Rodriguez with the 2-0. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch on the outside corner. Two and one to Davis. Ball is skied to the first baseman. Pitcher comes over and makes the play himself. Also an infielder, Xavier Rodriguez. It's not like you have a major league pitcher out there. He's an infielder and a pitcher. Makes the play. But 4 big runs for Styx Browning to take the lead 10-7. We're going to go to the top of the 6th for the Tigers. Looking to get back in it, and after what I've seen today, do not go away. This is Mikey Parrish of Stream Live Tampa. We'll be right back. Go ahead. Mikey Parrish back live at Tropicana Field. Go. In a now 10-7 game, the Styx lead the Tigers. In what has been another little back and forth affair, as all the games previously today have been as well. So here's Tucker Rudd. And the Tigers need base runners. Spencer Browning continues on the hill. First pitch strike. Another pitcher warming up down in the bullpen for the Tigers. And Browning with the 0-1. Throws that knuckler. Fisted butt up the middle for a base hit. So there's the first runner that the Tigers need. With a single by Rudd. He's had a single and a walk. Here's Xavier Rodriguez, who is on the mound and made that last catch over between first and the first base dugout. Throw over to first, courtesy. And run through some for Coach Kevin Browning and the Styx. His sponsors, Showtime Speedway from Clearwater, Florida. Landon and Davis Law Firm from Texarkana, Texas. And here's the pitch. And this is upstairs. 1-0. Flanagan Andrus Financial from Texarkana. And Browning Homes from Texarkana, Texas. Sponsors for the Styx. I'm sure they're very appreciative to get them all the way to St. Petersburg and Tropicana Field. One and one now. Xavier Rodriguez with 2 singles on the day. There's the little flutter. It goes over to third. Judd Smith up with it to second. Over to first, not in time, but they do get the force. Over to the second baseman, which hopefully still may. So here's Landon Serrano, who did a fine job in relief to keep this game in doubt. Ball misses inside. Serrano tries to say he got hit. You know you need base runners. Might as well give it a shot. And the pitch. That went in there for a strike. So 1-1 now. Flutter ball, strike two. I think Daisuke, that used to pitch for the Red Sox, they had a gyro ball. It's the only thing I can think of. Ball hit to left field. Tough play right in between the shortstop and the left fielder, so that's going to be a base hit for Serrano. So nobody out now. Here's A.J. Chavera, the catcher, with runners at first and second, and only one out. I told you not to go away, folks. There have been some kids absolutely stinging the baseball all day long today. And this has been the day when some teams were saving some pitching, and we still saw a lot of great hitting. Tomahawk chop way foul for A.J. Chavera. He's had a fine day at the plate himself. Gonna get a quick visit after the booming foul ball. A 10-7 game, but that elusive tying run is at the plate with only one out. So back at Tropicana Field here. First and second. A.J. Chavera at the plate. Spencer Browning on the mound. And Mikey Paris powering through. The 1-1 pitch to Chavera from Browning is on the way. Fastball fouled into the seats in right field once again. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. As the home plate umpire, Mr. Torres, lets us know. 1-2 misses inside. Runners are going to move up now to second and third. And folks, if you didn't watch the earlier game, you won't believe me when I tell you that strange things can happen Not only at a Circle K, as Bill and Ted will tell you, strange things are afoot in Tropicana Field today. Flutter ball hit to short. Fielded nicely and over to first base for the second out. But that's going to make it 10-8. Birdwell over at short now to Flanagan for the second out. Ten to 8 with 2 outs. And Connor Simpson looking for a 2-out hit to make it 10-9. Misses outside. Chavera hit it hard, but right at the shortstop, but does get credit for that RBI. Just misses, 2-0. Nine lead changes last game, folks. Big swing right there. A tie-it-up swing from number 44, but he swings under it. Spencer Browning hoping to keep it at 10-8 right here. And the pitch. Pops out of the glove. 2-2. Connor Simpson, 5'9", 135. Looking to keep going. Ball way outside. That'll fill the count, 3-2. Tigers hoping to stay alive in a 10-8 ball game. Pitch misses, and they will. It'll be first and third now. This will be Luciano Cesario. Glad I got to say that one more time before the Tigers head home. Just fun to say. First and third, 2 outs. Spencer Browning goes over to third. Back easily. And the pitch. One and 0. Cesario awaits the pitch from Browning. That's in there for a strike, 1-1. Championship game still to come, folks. Ball fouled out of play. With the Wisconsin Elite and the Florida Dodgers. Two teams that have played very well on Sunday and Monday. It's outside. Browning gets out of it for the out. And that'll be it. A fine game again, very competitive. The third and final game. Again, thank you for the kind words, and thank you to teams from both sides. We enjoyed doing it. Check us out on Stream Live Tampa at any time. It's been Mikey Paris. We'll be right back for the championship game. Stream Live Tampa.